Assalamualaikum, my name is Fatin. Today we are from Group 8. We will be presenting about contrast face-to-face learning and online learning. Before that, I will introduce myself. My name is Nur Dalila. My matrix number DIL21069. So, during the pandemic COVID-19 in Malaysia, online classes have become extremely popular in society. This is because online classes are a better way to continue the class, whereas face-to-face class are not permitted in order to prevent COVID-19 from spreading to others. When we study face-to-face in the classroom, they have a lot of differences with online learning. In this topic, we will discuss about face-to-face and online learning, and there are actually some differences between them in terms of their social interaction, teaching, learning environment, and also tracking learning technique. The most obvious differences between face-to-face learning and online learning is social interaction. Face-to-face learning entails physical interaction with teacher and peers, which is they can provide immediate answers to questions and instant discussion. While online learning does so in a virtual environment, which is teachers provide written, voice, or video feedback to students on all coursework submission. If they have a question, they can also contact teachers via WhatsApp. Following that, face-to-face learning more interaction with friends in the classroom where they can help each other by doing grouping tasks through live discussion. While online learning, students learn more independently, or they can also talk or discuss with online friends in an online group or via video call or Google Meet and so on. So that's all from me. So now I will passing to Nur Dalila. Thank you.
Thank you, Aisyah, for the explanation, introduction, and main point 1. Okay, before that, I want to tell about main point 2 is about part of teaching between online learning and face-to-face learning. Before that, I want to introduce to you about myself. My name is Nur Dalila binti Nurul and my matric number is DIL21068. Today I want to present to you about the contrast between face-to-face and online learning, part of teaching. Before that, I want to explain about teaching before a pandemic COVID-19. As we know, all school institutions learn by face-to-face learning method or called physical classroom teaching or learning face-to-face with groups and teachers. It is unimaginable or thought that all school institutions will change 360 in learning because of the pandemic COVID-19. Almost 2 years we not go to school and company close because of work from home like that. During that time, all sectors of the country were closed. So for fear of contagion from one another, because this disease caused millions of people to die. In Malaysia, death to die case is almost 35,000. This means back to the part of teaching. This means the school sector is also closed because it causes students and teachers. Therefore, the Prime Ministers in Malaysia do a lockdown and learn online is the virtual classroom. And part of the work, they are close the company and do work from home because we must to take care of social distancing. Okay, like that time we must use hand sanitizer, wearing a mask like that for avoid the COVID-19 pandemic. The main difference between online and face-to-face learning in the teaching methods, online learning allows teachers to use digital tools and teaching methods in virtual classroom, such as teachers using Google Meet, Zoom, and notes are given like at GC Google Classroom for easy to students and teachers to catch up the notes by online note go to school to take a textbook like exercise like what. Okay. Physical classroom, we should to go to school before the pandemic COVID-19 for study in one group with peers and teacher to face-to-face teaching, teacher and students, and not online learning. We just online go through the Google Meet. In addition, online learning has become a new norm, not for student at all, must new norm for all the people in the world, for students and teachers alike. However, we must remember that learning in online learning cannot completely replace physical class learning, because both online learning and face-to-face learning has advantages and disadvantages to the online and face-to-face learning, and we must to take more responsibility as a student as well. We should do online or face-to-face is a good for everybody, but we should we are not choose online or learn face-to-face, but we should find the ilmu, and learning is good for all students, and we must find ilmu until we achieve success in future. Okay, that's all for me for the main point 2, and we pass next presenter. Thank you.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hi, my name is Fatin Liyana Khairina binti Badrul Hizam, and my matrix number is CE2233. Okay, my next point is course learning. Okay, as you guys know, face-to-face and online learning are very significant differences in terms of course learning. Why? Okay, for your information, online classes are less costly compared to face-to-face class. Online learning only required a laptop, telephone, or any technology, and internet only for access to the classroom. Since they have to study at home, they don't need to spend their money for their food and public transport or any fuel gas. So their saving can be saved. On the other hand, face-to-face classes are expensive because they need to spend more their money on food, on transportation, public and gas and fuel gas. So face-to-face classes need to spend more their money in every daily routine. In addition, online learning also can save more money for extra classes because most of tutorial offer free extra classes with complete modules, so that they are safe because they don't need to have search at any website. While face-to-face, they need to pay more extra classes to pay the training teacher and printing training materials and so on. So when they need, so the students, the face-to-face students need to spend more their money, even they have to attend the class, extra class. So that's all from me. Thank you.
Warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Nur Syazwani binti Aisyah. My metric number is DIL211064. So today I would like to talk about contrast about face-to-face classes and online classes. First, tracking learning technique. Tracking learning pattern differ between face-to-face classes and online learning. Face-to-face learning provide certain materials and teaches students how to work in a team environment, whereas online learning may be accessible through any apps like Google Classroom or Google Meet for class. Online discussion forums are accessible to students thanks to educational resources like module content, assignment, lecturer materials, and online learning. You can using e-books, virtual classes, and other resources. Similar to online courses, learner must physically attend in-person classes. Online access to some courses is simply not possible. Scientific class typically require a lab in order for students to fully comprehend the content. This facilitates experimentation for students. Although online and in-person activity can result in equivalent levels of academic success, students prefer to complete written assignments online rather than participate in discussion in person. There are several reasons to think that some students might favor online learning over traditional class. That's all information from me. Thank you. The conclusion is face-to-face and online class have their advantages and disadvantages. It depends on the student to face the challenges between the face-to-face and online class. Effective learning can have a good effect on students, although online and face-to-face. Sometimes students prefer to complete written assignment online rather than participate discussion in person. There are several reasons to think that some students might favor online learning than over face-to-face. In contrast to the faster real-time face-to-face classroom, previous studies have suggested that the time provided for online activities may be able to think about material more critical and reflective, leading to a deeper understanding to the course topic. That's all information from us about contrast face-to-face learning and online learning. Thank you.